So this is actually my third research trip to Egypt, but obviously the first one on an ARCE fellowship. And I think the biggest difference that I notice is a lot of the logistical problems get solved. For example, one of the biggest reasons that I needed to come here and wanted to come here was that sport in Egypt in a lot of ways has been forgotten for the period of the colonial occupation. And so there's a lot of the places that are somewhat easier to get into don't necessarily have the documents I need to really study the period from the local perspective. And one of the, I think the largest things that helped me here was that ARCE provided me and worked with me to help me get access to the National Archives, which were great. And for example, I think one of the biggest discoveries that I found here is that there's some even the Egyptian Olympic Committee was founded in 1910, and they believe that they sent a fencer by the name of Ahmed Hassanin Pasha to the 1912 Olympic Games. Well, by looking at the archives that are available at the National Archives, I was able to determine that actually he did not attend the 1912 Olympic Games, and in fact, we only, or Egypt only, appeared at the Olympic Games beginning in 1920. So that really sort of changes the history and changes the narrative of how Egypt got its start in the Games, and that's sort of an integral part, because looking at the way that Egypt interacts with the global sporting movement takes it from being just sort of a sport history of Egypt into something that's more of how did Egypt fit in and how did Egypt contribute and take from this whole movement of sport.